Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm LaReina Creole, of course, bringing you that spice when it comes to sci-fi and pop culture analysis, and always keeping it real when it comes to theme parks. And speaking of keeping it theme park real, welcome to the Resort Recon Live podcast. This is my in-studio show where we digest, take apart, put back together again your latest theme park news, especially for the Florida parks and sometimes out in the California parks as well. We take your questions, we give you guys, guidance, advice. Of course, we always have a couple of laughs as well. I see you guys starting to filter in from YouTube and X. So very much appreciate that. As for today's show, of course, it's packed as always, but we're going to be talking about, let's see, I love food. Disney just released their foodie guide for Jollywood Nights, but not only that, if you are planning on seeing the taping for the annual Disney Christmas show, you might want to keep November 7th and 8th clear in your schedule. And we will actually get to that in the show because your girl was there last year. So I can give you plenty of tips if you plan to brave that craziness. And of course, we are going to be talking about why the heck hasn't Universal Orlando added Epic Universe for annual pass holders, as in drop that park into the pass, where just like with all the other parks, if you have that on your annual pass, you can go to them as well. So how come we can't go to Epic Universe yet? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. So with no further ado, let me bring in one of my friends because they drop in and we bring them in. Tom F., how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing great, doing great. Still getting used to working full time.
Oh,
It's good. It's good, but man, it's just like, wait a minute, I got all this stuff to do before I get back to back to work. Especially as I'm one of those people where I do not go out to lunch. I'm like the brown bag crew where you just
no.
bring your lunch. That's what I do.
I always, once a week I had to go out. Otherwise, I'd be going,
That's true. Usually that's I save that for Fridays. I usually
I
save
used
that
to,
for
I
Fridays.
used to see when they had the specials on at certain places. And, and,
Mm-hmm.
and, and that's when we would all cahoot and say, okay, this one's got this going. What's their lunch special today? And we'd go and do that type of stuff.
Yeah, for me, it's like always on a Friday, but the other days it's like, yeah, I'm the brown bag crew. What'd you bring? What'd you bring? What'd you bring? That's kind of like how I have to do it. Yes, I am geeking out over Tom's background. Isn't it amazing?
You got
Remind
preview of all those AI pictures I took when I sent you that.
I did. I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. And I saw, but I didn't know you were gonna put it in the background. That's even cooler.
I'll help you work on crazy stuff. Maybe we'll make your computer explode and people can see that.
Well, looking at your background reminds me I need to get back on my game with OBS. I haven't done much with it. I did and then I stopped, so it's kind of like, all right,
That
yeah,
was my favorite one, the flames,
the flame. That is cool. I
because
like the
that
flame.
you're going through Circuits Akanu. You're going through that. You're going there, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like it looks like you're supposed to wand flame them. So I played
Mm-hmm.
with that. I was like, wow, that is. I was amazed when it came off. I was trying to get them to go one by one, but all of them
Mm-hmm.
going at the same time was nice.
Yeah, I freaking love it. I love it. CJ says I usually move to walking distance from work because I like walking up to waking up 30 minutes before work. Well, that's me when I'm working
Waking up. Okay.
from home. But yeah, I have to say it only takes me like 15 minutes to get to work, which is awesome. I love it. But if I have to go on offsite, I'm gonna have to go further. So not too bad, not too bad. I am truly loving the gig for real. Let's see, who do we have in the chat here before we get running with what we've got on the show today? We've got Avarice Carmageddon. Hello, my friend. Says aloha, LaReina. Well, thank you so much, my dear, and thank you for the great wishes about the new gig that I have. I am thoroughly enjoying being with my fellow peers up on the mothership. That's what I'm calling work. We all have the same mentality, so I'm loving it.
I'm scared.
And you scared?
I'm scared.
No, it reminds me of when I was working at Stark Industries. You know, there's a
That's
bunch
why
of us.
I'm scared. I'm
Yeah,
that guy. I'm the guy who had to keep all those people running. That's why I'm scared.
yeah. I mean, it's so funny. There's a group of us. We've been friends ever since we worked at Stark Industries. So no matter what jobs we've gone to, um, we've always pretty much stayed in touch for one reason or another. You looking for a job? Okay, let me help you out. Looking for a job? Okay, kind of doing it like that. Yeah, how is it a kind of group where one person in our group got bored and they're just like, man, I think I'm gonna go work for the Yakuza. That's the type of mentality we had going on. Uh, hey, Linda, I see you up there. It says happy Saturday, LaReina, Tom F. Amherst Carmageddon. Yes, happy Saturday to you, Linda, and to the lovely, lovely little dog, especially my favorite, Chihuahua mix.
You mean the Pawawa? I call her.
Yes, yes, she is. She's something else. I love her to death.
You can have her. Trade you for the cat for a little bit.
Oh Lord, Professor X, man, nah.
Linda's probably going, no, no, no.
He's a little, he's a
Otis
little
and him would not
stealth
get along.
demon. Mm-mm. No, because Professor X, he likes to start crap just to do it. Sees bigger dogs, she doesn't care. She's like, look at you. Why is Dana Scully in the thumbnail? Because she's trying to figure out what the heck is going on over at Epic. Well, I should say Universal Orlando HQ. We're gonna talk about that.
I hopefully they're just keeping it under wraps and they're going to drop it at the first of the year.
I would hope so, but the radio silence is deafening.
Yeah,
So
I kind of like it.
we're gonna talk about that. Keely Chow says, "Hey everybody, good morning." Well, hey and hello, hello, good to see you. And Lonnie is in the chat as well. Says, "Howdy, folks. Hope you're doing good, Lonnie. Hope you're doing well." Food torture part 13. Yes, yes, we will, because Disney, when they put out their foodie guide, I have to look at it because for me, food is just as much a part of the theme park experience as going to the park. Because when I would go with my family when I was little, we couldn't really go to restaurants. That kind of pissed me off. It's like we can't afford to go there, so I'd like look at the food. I'm like, okay, one of these days I get a real job. I'm staying at the Polynesian, and I'm going to all the sit down restaurants I can go to, and that's where that came from. But when I'm being frugal, then I go to my favorite quick service places I'm used to going to as a kid. And for some reason, I want a hot dog from Casey's. Casey's hot dogs are good, man.
They're okay. They kind of remind me of some places in Jersey that I
They
used to go
kind
to all the time.
they kind of do. They kind of remind me of I get memories of going to the Steel Pier.
Hiram's. There was stuff down in Fort Lee. There's Hiram's. There was a regular Nathan's, a true one. There's
Yeah,
Johnny Hange's. Don't get me started.
Professor X be gangster like that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He will leave dead or almost dead lizards and palmetto bugs right where I can freaking step on it. I'm like, you little booger. But then again, he also used to totally destroy field mice as well. So, you know, you get in the house. Sorry.
Yeah. Done.
This
That,
doesn't
that's
work.
listen. I have a 75-pound fly swatter called Otis.
Really.
Oh, he a fly gets in the house, he goes absolutely ballistic. He just he's relentless with it. He does not like them.
Rambam 3000. Okay, you said onions and you said HP sauce. I kid you not. I used to think it was Harry Potter sauce when I was over at the Leaky Cauldron. I almost thought it was Harry Potter sauce, and then my brain was like, "No, stupid! Remember when you went to the UK and you went to that one pub to get like true fish and chips, and they hauled all that stuff out?" I did, yeah, okay, yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yep.
It's what is it? Is it? It's not Worcestershire sauce. It's either way. That sauce is banging, and I think you can actually buy it at Publix.
Did,
That's
did,
how I know it's good.
oh, have you ever done the red onion sauce
No, no.
from Sabret hot dogs? Ever never did it in New York City? Got
Yes.
the
Yeah, I
red
know
onion
Brett
sauce with that. Oh my god.
Callahan's. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
Callahan's. That's the other hot dog place. I couldn't remember the name of it. Thank you, honey.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Uh, Casey's hot dogs is consistently good. Consistently good. You can get a great value for your money at the parks, and snag a table early enough. You can actually, well, secrets out now. Watch the fireworks from there. Just saying, just
Yeah.
saying, without having to pay for the dessert party. Just saying. Mr. Milktoast, Lorena Creole, I don't know you from John, Jacob, Jingleheimer, Schmidt. Yeah, I know that song too. But I'm glad to hear you've moved up the corporate ladder. We should celebrate the good fortune of others. Well, thank you. Thank you. I am very happy indeed to have moved up. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, and more so loving the people that I work with as well. Harry Potter sauce, the new Warner Discovery tie-in coming to grocery store. But like I said, if you go to the Leaky Cauldron, um, and I think they have it at Three Broomsticks as well over in Hogsmeade at Universal's Island of Adventure. They have it like everything's there, like the malt vinegar, which is freaking amazing. You have to have that. All right, folks. So we got 60 of you folks in here so far. Let's start with some funnies, which I so love doing. I am not going to apologize for this because I remember this. I remember when Disney and Barbie were doing collaborations. I totally do. I will not apologize for this. Barbie wasn't Epcot. This was back when just Epcot was just everything was so cool about Epcot. It's so 90s, 80s. I freaking loved it. I had to go back in my memory banks. I'm like, yeah, I do remember when they used to have this all popping off. Yeah, they did. Yeah, remember they put Barbie in Toy Story 2.
Uh, eh, this ain't me.
Um, I I would be worried if it was.
Yeah, yeah,
I would so be worried if it was.
yeah. It doesn't fit my style, does it?
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at dude in the back with the mullet on. That's hilarious. Yeah. Hey, going Shogi. Yet back when Barbie was happy and confident, not self-reflective and fighting the patriarchy. Yet Barbie was about pretty much I can do anything, which is why I loved it, as a girl. And of course, big girls, that's why we spend all like an ungodly amount of money on the designer Barbies that come out. It was, I can do this, I can be a teacher, I can be an astronaut, I can be a vet, I can be a pediatrician. At one point, it's like I can be a stay-at-home mom, I can be president. That was it. It was just fun, which is why I got so pissed off at the Barbie movie. But that's something for another time. So I thought that was funny. Um, Next thing, folks,
Oh,
read the sign.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
I'm not
That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust. After National Protection.
That's a fun ride right there. I don't think his friends told him what the deal was.
oh my God.
You ever go to the oh my gosh, we used to have the Shriners, like the carnival with the rides run by people who looked like they were probably on parole, but you didn't get.
I'm
You
not
know what
saying
I'm
nothing. I had friends who ran rides at carnivals. They might have not been on parole. They never told me.
It's like, and you just didn't care. You really did not freaking care.
No, you
Oh
didn't.
no, no. It's like we're just gonna have a fun time. Live dangerously. Come on. Come on. So I don't know where where this is, but read the sign before you get on the interaction. Or maybe he just didn't read the sign and his friends were like, "Oh, he didn't read it." No, okay. All right, cuz everyone else seems to know what's going on except for him. Let's see. Hey, Ron. The fact that virtually no boys ever want to play Ken should tell creators there are girl brands and there are boy brands. Well, that's how it's always been. For the longest part, you had, okay, maybe I'm showing my age, but you had the pink aisle with the Barbie dolls, and then you had the blue aisle with, Hot Wheels, Transformers, G.I. Joe, especially that daggone aircraft carrier. That was like the Barbie dream house for boys. I think it was the was it the US's flag? I don't know, but it was freaking cool. And the He-Man Castle Grayskull too as well. When I was growing up, the Shriners put on a circus every year. Yeah, yeah, that's how they did. Where I was every year, they would have it like at the high school. Going Shogi says backyard carnivals are like Russian roulette. You take that chance when you play. You sure do. Oh my gosh. We won't go into the fact that the Ken dolls that I had were basically butlers and I hung out with G.I. Joe. So yeah. Yeah. I was that kid. I was that girl with the Barbie dolls. All right, we're a last funny that I'm gonna show you because hey, this is Thriller, right? I love this. This is in Paris. Why don't we have this?
I don't know.
That is freaking. That is. There's no excuse why we don't have this at Disney World.
Um, I don't have one other than cheap. They're cheap.
I mean, considering first of all, considering how much Michael Jackson loved Disney World, to put that on the table.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the kind of live entertainment that people expected from Disney. I mean, this is just awesome, and this is in Paris, and people love that. You know, especially during COVID when they got rid of, yes, Chapek, I'm put this squarely on you. When they took out the live entertainment, it did not go over well.
No, that was. I remember that going into the Epcot area, and me and Linda strolling through there, and all of a sudden, why don't I hear any music? Where's the
No,
bands? They're far enough away. Where's the bands? It was just like, you gotta be kidding me. And then, the drummers in Asia, all that, it gone. It was just like, why am I here?
yeah, it felt soulless. And some of the people in entertainment, they put them in, like one person I met, she was over in, oh my gosh, not Trendy, um, the other darn shop that I can't even remember what the name of it is right now. It's right next to the AMC theater, but she was in entertainment, and I'm just like, the parks are not the same without you guys. She said, "Thank you. So many guests have been telling us we miss the live entertainment. It's like the park is not the same." And that's the Disney difference, where you had, you know, entertainment like this on the regular, and they would always just like plus, they would just like plus it up. It's just insane. Sonia says, "Yeah, Mickey Mouse got the booze. Go Mickey Mouse. Go Mickey Mouse." Yeah, this is in freaking Paris.
It seems that a lot of the parks around the world still give a better show to people when they go there, more entertainment value. I
Hmm.
mean, kids are going to watch this, adults are going to watch this. Okay, this is cool. And it has no hidden agenda other than to say, hey, this is our characters dancing to this cool song for Halloween. But where the heck, where is it here? Where is it in Disneyland? Where is it in Disney World? Where?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you get a better show in, well, first of all, Tokyo Disneyland. Okay, so that's goat level. Everyone knows the shows are on point over Tokyo Disneyland, but Paris, um, Shanghai Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, the show is just amazing. And we used to have this, especially in the 90s. We used to have this. I mean, Powerline, anyone?
Hmm.
That was the thing. Disney North America probably still thinks MJ is problematic. Yeah, I don't get what's going on with the shows, for real. But whatever y'all got in Paris, you need to bring it to Orlando, because again, this gives me 90s vibes where they were just out and dancing. And if you remember Star Wars weekends, hyperspace hoopla, it was just,
When you look at what they have now, everything is just a screen with information,
yeah,
piped in music, which is,
soulless.
I can pipe in music to my house, you know, in my
Yeah.
car. I get a pipe to. I want to go when I'm paying that much. I really want to be entertained. I want to see stuff. I want to have fun.
Hmm.
I don't want to be, oh wow, look, another screen.
Hmm.
I'll play video games for that.
Yeah. Borg Porg, I am with you on this. I miss Captain EO. I had the great fortune of not only seeing Captain EO in Epcot, but Captain EO in Disneyland. And this is how I know the difference of the two. The one in Disneyland was like a sound stage. It's like the floor was dynamic. And
Okay.
Camera Girl, who I think was like 8 at the time, she was just like, this is so much better than the one at Epcot. She was just like mind blown how better, of a show it was. Well, that was the original one, but they put it there before they brought it, over to Epcot. But saw both of them. That was a favorite thing to go and see how they did it. It's like you were literally inside a music video. Back when people actually watched music videos, it was good. I think Lucasfilm produced that, if I
You
remember
know,
correctly.
yeah. Ron has a good point in chat. He said for almost a year we had nature dressed pole dancers on a merry-go-round.
So, well, they weren't really dancers, sort of.
I'm just saying, they
Mhm.
went to the local. They went to the local strip club and said, "Hey, ladies, we have a position. And you can actually stay semi-closed."
So they were recruiting them from Rachel's. No, no, no. Rachel's is a little too,
Cheaters. Ah,
too. Yeah, yeah.
the
Rachel's a
place that
little.
got raided every 30 friggin'
No.
days.
Goof R35, dude. Disney could bring a ton of guests if they did a live Powerline concert with Goofy and Max, like in a Goofy movie. Yes, they could. Yes, they could. Absolutely. When they have like Max out in the parks, because usually he's over in the studios, and sometimes he's out in the parks. And if you go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, there's a whole pre-parade segment where you have Max there and they're singing Eye to Eye. It's insane. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Okay, so let's go on with some more news. This is gonna be stuck in my head forever. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, coming to us from Laughing Place, the latest Trader Sam's Grog Grotto items available at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. For those who don't know, there's Trader Sam's Grog Grotto over in the Polynesian. I have not been in there. Well, I walked through there, and it's basically like a tiki bar. But Disneyland used to have a lot of this Trader Sam's Grog Grotto items. So while they took Trader Sam's out of the Jungle Cruise, they kept his bar.
Figures.
Yeah, yeah, they kept his
It's
bar.
like Trader Sam was a fun part of the Jungle Cruise.
Heck yeah. One of your heads for two of it.
Yep. Oh, that's problematic. Why? Because
Yes.
they can think better than you empty heads can?
Mm. So they do that to Trader Sam, yet during the Jingle Cruise, when they do the Jingle Cruise overlay up on like the bulletin board, they still keep that part that says, remember to bring some, remember the date for the potluck. Trader Sam is not invited. Look for it. It's in there. Try to
Oh my
keep that.
god.
So let's see. It's all migrated over to Walt Disney World. So this looks like this is over in Boutique, over in the Polynesian. So Boutique, still one of my favorite gift shops in the resorts. Usually they have really cool Polynesian merchandise, but let's see. We've got this shirt. This does okay. I'm gonna ding this shirt. It doesn't look as nice as the RS Velt shirts, even though they're like $80, but they're still really nice with the designs and everything. This doesn't look so good. Yeah, go and show. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, not that great. So I don't know if it's because hey, let's throw them over to Disney World. And of course, there's the T-shirt, which T-shirts are fine. So this is what they put over there.
Hmm.
I really don't. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Set of coasters. Uh, I'm gonna ding the coasters because way, way, way back in the day, and some of you may have them. Shag, who was one of the artists, he actually had a collection of coasters, and it had like the throwback tiki style art that was on it. That was cool. I bought that. I
I
bought
used to
that.
like my free pass holders that we coasters we used to get with Mickey or Minnie on them.
Hmm.
They don't do that no more, do they?
No, no. The only time I've gotten a free coaster
You took it off
was
the bar?
um no, I didn't take it off the bar. I actually was given a good stack of them
Ah,
when I was at Oga's Cantina, and viewer super chatted me enough money to get this drink that came in like a ceramic little thing. Where did I put it? Oh Lord, it's back there somewhere. It's like the Yub Nub or something like that.
Okay,
But yeah, they gave me like a stack of coasters, which was cool.
cool.
I like that. That was kind of nice. But yeah, I've swiped a couple, a couple of coasters as well when I've been there. Let's see. The RS belt shirts are amazing, very comfortable, worth the cost. Yeah, that's why I always talk about those. They have cool designs, great designs, especially the Darth Vader one. You have to see that one. And yeah, they are, especially with the designs and with the quality of the fabric. So that looks like I don't even want to know how much these towels are, but if it's your thing, you can go and check it out. It's over in Boutique. Pretty interesting. Depends on what you're looking for. There's nothing that really sticks out to me except for the towels. I might get the kitchen towels as a gag gift. What do you think, Tom?
Eh, I don't like any of it.
It's like,
Eh, meh. Not for me.
you know what they need? They need a T-shirt with Trader Sam actually on it.
They need a T-shirt with Trader Sam, or they need a T-shirt with a bunch of shrunken skulls saying, "Why'd
Hmm.
they get rid of us?"
Yeah, Trader Sam did nothing wrong. That's what happened there. They did nothing wrong. Well, heading on to some more news. This is from Drew Smith. Drew, the Disney dude. I've seen him in the parks. He's really cool. Cool dude. Disney remains the top theme park operator globally, according to TEA's 2024 Global Experience Index. Keep in mind, this is from 2024. And I think some people tend to forget this because Epic Universe was not included. That did not open until this year. So this is 2024. Disney operates 8 of the 10 most visited theme parks worldwide, top 5 most visited theme parks in America. Magic Kingdom remains the number 1 most visited theme park worldwide and in North America. Yeah, that's obvious. Disneyland Park remains the number 2 most visited theme park worldwide and in North America. Again, no surprise there. Shanghai Disneyland remains number 1 in China with a record year, number 5 worldwide. Well, honestly, where the heck else are you going to go unless you go to Hong Kong Disneyland?
Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough to remember when there was only two Disneylands,
Yeah,
two Disney places, and they were in the States.
two Disneylands, and someone
Well, Disney
correct.
World, Disneyland. No, two
Yeah,
Disneys.
yeah,
Just
two
put it as
two
that.
Disneys. The one that we knew, and the other one that was like out on the West Coast. And someone correct me if I'm wrong. Was Hong Kong Disneyland constructed before or after the CCP took over Hong Kong?
I don't know.
Because I can't remember. Can't
I don't.
remember when that was. But Shanghai is further north, and excuse me, Hong Kong is further south. Although I will say I prefer Hong Kong Disneyland than I would Shanghai. Typhoon Lagoon remains the number 1 water park in America. So this is what Drew Smith is saying, or what he pulled out. Now, I like to see the actual numbers. It was built a while after. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I know a lot of people took their money, and a lot of money left Hong Kong and went to the States and went to Vancouver when the British turned over Hong Kong to China, because Hong Kong got crazy capitalism going on in that place. Rich. People are like, we can't trust the CTP. Bye. And they left. They left. Some people have stayed there, but most people who were used to capitalism, they're just like, no, we're not staying. CCP took over Hong Kong in 1997. Okay, CCP was in the 90s. Hong Kong Disney wasn't done until 2005. Okay,
I can tell you why I wasn't paying attention back
why's
then.
that? Why's
I was
that?
probably drunk too much. I was playing in bands and doing crazy stuff. What the heck am I going to be?
the only reason, the only reason I really super paid attention, I tell this story all the time. I didn't know that there were poor people in Mexico until I moved to LA because all the Mexicans that I went to college with were kids of very rich government officials. Uh, that includes Mexico. Uh, China is another one. Okay, so some of the folks who were, uh, fellow students, especially if they were from Hong Kong, they were preparing to get the heck out.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were just like, no, no, we are, no, we do not trust the CCP. So I knew about that in the background. Like there were families that were getting out, all of all of that. So let's see. So over here to where Scott Guston has this chart. Let's take a look over here. Not surprised about Magic Kingdom, not surprised about Disneyland Park, definitely not surprised about Universal Studios Japan because that park is always on and popping. That park is on my bucket list along with Tokyo Disneyland number 4. Along with that one, got to again, it's going to be to the point where if you want to see the Magic Kingdom the way that Walt envisioned it, you're gonna have to go to Tokyo Disneyland in a
Which
real
is insane.
yeah, isn't it nuts? They have more
It's
respect
just
for
like
Walt than we do.
insane.
Absolutely nuts. So let's see. Then of course there's Shanghai Disneyland, Chimelong Ocean Kingdom. I've never heard of that one, so I'll have to look that up. Tokyo Disney Sea, not surprised. Disney Sea is incredible. It's again on my bucket list to go and see. Then, of course, you've got Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Disneyland Park at Disneyland Paris, California Adventure. How that beat out Universal Studios Beijing, I don't know, but it did. And then you have Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, Animal Kingdom. And again, this is for 2024.
So what's this year's look like?
They won't have that data until next year.
Hmm. See, if I go and Shogi made a comment, if he goes over to Tokyo, the last thing on his mind is Disney. I'm going to be the same thing. I'm going to be over in Japan. I'm going to be in the guitar area. I'm going to be going down that whole road. It's nothing but guitars. You find me a month later, I'll be okay.
I know for me, that is definitely on my list uh, because of all the swag and how everything looks over in Tokyo Disneyland. It is amazing. So
That's like the same with what I'm bringing up with the guitars because the craftsmanship that they do, the made in Japan guitars, the art guitars, I could sit there and drool over them for years. So I probably would go to Disney there just to say, okay, I did this, and probably get blown away by the shows and love
yeah,
it. And everybody's gonna be like, well, huh? How you doing this? How'd you do that? And I'm like, I'd be asking. I'd be asking. I have questions.
I just
And
I
I'd ride Splash Mountain, film every damn minute of it.
heck yeah. They
And
have the
bring an overlay to put on
maps.
the inside of my glasses. So if I ever go back to Disney World, I can put the glasses on with the video playing. I can just ride the ride and just get water and put headphones in and watch the old show. That's it. That's my way to get Splash Mountain back.
Well, at Tokyo Disneyland, they have the Max
Yep.
event for Splash Mountain. I mean, see, I want to go to check that out, the food out, the merchandise that they have is just amazing. But that's on the list of like if I go, if I go to not if. when I go to Tokyo, there's of course Universal Studios Japan. I got to go there. Harajuku District. I've got to go there. I have to, finally see Mount Fuji. I'm riding the Hello Kitty Shinkansen, the Hello Kitty train. Yes, I've seen pictures of it. I got to freaking do that, and go shopping for a whole bunch of stuff I have no freaking business.
Well, yeah, yeah, you know.
I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it, and I cannot wait to go. The Real Adventures Typhoon Lagoon is the number one water park in North America. Yeah, I want to see proof of that. Honestly, I when I think water parks, I'm not really thinking Typhoon Lagoon.
Oh.
I'm really not. Um, I want to see. I want to see. Let's see. I want to see proof of that, and I do not. I do not see it. Oh, there's Europa Park, right behind Hong Kong Disneyland, right behind Universal Studios Hollywood. So, and they're in Europa Park. But yeah, you have to remember that's 2024. So I see people are just like, oh, they said that, Universal was going to eat Disney's lunches. This is 2024 numbers, folks, not 2025. So I'm not surprised by any of this because honestly, for the past couple of years, this is how it's always been for the most part. So the only thing is that I can see here is like Disneyland Paris is down 1.8% from last year. Universal Studios Florida is down 2.6%. Islands of Adventure 5.5%. And I think a lot of that is due to people saying we are noping out this year because we want to go to Epic Universe.
How many times you been there now?
3 times, I think.
So I got you beat now? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you got me. You got me beat. You got me beat. Only because I usually pay for 2 tickets to go.
I had 2 actual tickets and the rest were go-agains for free. So I can't
Yeah,
complain.
that's what they did with the Battle of the Ministry, which don't get me started on
Yep.
that. Just don't get me started. China did a great job hiding it from the majority of us because the internet was still very young. Yes, if I was not in engineering, I wouldn't know because there were so many engineering students that were either from it was back then not as many Indian students as there were Chinese engineering students. So yeah, that's how I found out because it actively affected them. So that's how I found out for the most part. Hey, Alan Irons, good to see you. Good to see you. Just hi, LaReina, and everyone in the chat. And Bonzo Kilborn says, if we're going to Japan, I want to go out to the wilderness and see the mountains and forests, maybe even learn to be a samurai like Tom Cruise. I want to go to one of those like southern islands and see like all the seafood cuisine that they make, except I'm not doing sushi, screw that. and I would also love to learn how to perform the Japanese tea ceremony. That's something that's on my list that I have to do. And when Vasquez hello says, "What the hell is on that background?" My man going through the Matrix right now. Isn't it cool?
I thought it was funny. I told him it's nuts, right?
It is indeed wicked. Yes, it
Wait,
is.
wait. I'm coming up with more stuff, Lorena. You're going to think I'm insane.
Nah.
Wait, you know I'm insane. There's a difference
Yes, I
already.
do. There's no difference. I know. That's why we're friends. Nita, how you doing? Says, hey, all. Hello, my dear. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You should be down here pretty soon, right? I think so. No omasake, no omakase for LaReina. No sushi. No sushi. The closest thing to raw fish that I will do is crab. That's as close as you can get for me is crab, and it may be good, but not for me. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, sushi makes me turn green. I can't deal with it. It's just I can't deal with that, and also the texture because I don't like wet seaweed. I don't. I like my seaweed toasted, like the toasted seaweed snacks. That's how I like my seaweed. No, I can't. I can't. I can't do it. Hey, Secret Hero, good to see you. Good to see you. And Nita says, I hope to go to Epic this week. It's going to be great. It's going to be
Yeah.
fun. It's going to be fun. You're absolutely going to enjoy it. Awesome one says Krabby Patty. Yeah, I do. I do love Krabby. All right, we have 96 of you folks in here between my channel, between Tom's channel, YouTube and X. Please do heart, thumbs up, all of that. That's your price of admission, which is way cheaper than anything you could ever get at Walt Disney World. So,
Well, you do know what I call WDW, right?
what?
What it stands for? Will
No,
drain wallet.
will drain. Yeah, will drain wallet.
Yep.
Kind of like how I nicknamed BMW Big Money Waster. I will never buy another one. Ever. Ever. So let's see. Okay, so over here from Thrill Geek, Universal Orlando Resort launches new Universal Epic Universe multi-day tickets for visits in 2026. So this just got released here from Clint Gamachi. And let's see. Before they had the tickets where if you bought a package at Universal, and you bought the tickets, only you could only go to Epic Universe one of those days, which kind of sucked, but we could kind of see that they were managing capacity. But now with the 2026 tickets, so you've got the 3-day base ticket, which is one theme park per day, pretty self-explanatory. Then you have the 3-day park to park ticket, which you can go to all 3 parks, not the water parks. Okay, so you can
If
get to
they're
those.
doing that, the pass is coming.
I'm thinking that it is, although it's kind of annoying because in a way it's just like, come on, uh, some of us are just anxious, some of us want to get it, but it's kind of just like, okay, how long has this been, really, especially for people whose passes are up for renewal, and they're kind of just like, you don't have Epic yet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, why should I renew the pass? It's either renew the pass and I'm with the other, like with the other parks. So like I have the 3 park studios, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. So it's like, but if I want to go to Epic, I got to pay $150 a pop. It's like, eventually it's like, that's more than how much it is for my pass a month. So eventually it's kind of like, you need to do something new for me.
I'm
Eventually we hit
wondering
the
if they're
wall.
holding off on it. The only reason I can think of is to keep capacity down. Because if they just put it on the pass right away, I think it's going to be a flood, you know? So,
Yeah, I get your point. I get your point. But it's like it's when the park opened, like what, May? Park
yeah.
opened in May. And it should be at a steady state by now. So I was thinking, and this was just me, that they would at least start letting us know about it like around this kind of like around this time period. But I get you. They probably will, like they haven't announced it, but the way that it looks now, it's like, okay,
Because they're going to get so much traffic, more traffic, just by having a tickets like this. Somebody coming out of town where they could just park hop and do that. Like, okay, you could see them going, let's start out in Diagon, go to Hogsmeade, and then go to Paris. Or let's go to Paris first. And they're going to do this Harry Potter tour. The rest of the lands are great, but you know people are going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
because it's the one three. It's the one theme in all three parks that has a draw to it that is going to keep coming, and they can make a bunch of money. I'm telling you, they
Especially
make a
for
night bus that just takes you from the front of Universal, brings you there. Could you picture if they brought you in a back way to London?
and that's what we thought it was going to be. Like, was it going to be something like a night bus? And like you're saying, you get on almost like the Hogwarts Express, but in bus form, and everything there, including like the effects where you kind of shrink down and all of that. But uh, they didn't really go for that. They just went with the regular bus. So we were kind of hoping that they would do that. But you're absolutely right. Potter fans are nuts. And I say that in a good way because we're Potter fans. You open up something that's Harry Potter related, guess what? We're flooding that sucker. We're buying all the merchandise. We're doing all the experiences. They're the ones that are wearing the robes when it's like 100 degrees outside. We don't care. It's like you give us the experience and you know, and we'll go for it. The immersion is absolutely insane. And it's just gotten better from you have Hogsmeade, then you have Diagon Alley, which they had to do because there wasn't enough room over in Hogsmeade. We were crowding the place. And then over to the Ministry of Magic, where you get to Paris and literally the immersion is so good. It literally looks like the Montmartre section of Paris. You couldn't tell that you were in Orlando at all when you go. And that's even bigger and dare say, yeah, that's going to get crowded.
The funny thing is, the only time that real immersion gets booted is all of a sudden you're in Paris and you see a rocket go up.
Yeah.
That is funny to watch people's faces.
Is there a bus between the main area and Epic? Yes. Yes, Nita, there is. There is. You can go through between City Walk and Epic. Yep. Yep, exactly. So depending on if you park at the garage, which I kind of say, folks, you probably want to park at Epic's lot. But either way, if you do that,
Well,
and
you
you're at
know,
City Walk, you just take the bus.
as I was saying, if you're a pass holder, you park at Epic, and you take the bus over to that, and you can just stay away from I-4 if you're coming from my way.
Yeah, it is worth it. Literally, you park at Epic, get out, you walk. I want to say like over to the left when you're walking towards the park. I think that's where the bus
It's so
depot
much
is.
easier to get into Epic than those two other parts. It's not even funny.
It is. It is crazy. When I drive over to Universal Orlando when I'm going to City Walk, I go through all that back way, all of the like roundabouts and everything they put over there. It's so much freaking easier that way. But yeah, I'd park there and just go. Hey Dylan C, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. And I think I said hi to John the Beagle Dad. Hello, hello, hello. Staying away from I-4 is my hobby. Girl, you and me both.
I listen. I-4 in Florida, I-4 in New Jersey. No, your little
No,
clip. No, that you do. Yeah, no.
no. It for me, I turn into for me, it's like freaking GTA if I have to.
It's basically like driving back in New York City, but with drivers who really don't know what
Yes,
they're doing.
no, not at
Because New
all.
York
We
City
want to
didn't have that
go
many tourists driving; they had cabbies.
three. It's like I trust the cabbies more than I do the tourists because the cabbies are at least trying to make that money, and it's like, yeah, go ahead. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead and do it. But here, it's like you got people going across 4 lanes of traffic
They're
because they don't
stopping
know where the
minivans,
exit is.
backing
Yeah,
up.
backing up
Yeah,
in the left lane, 40 miles per hour,
it's
where they
insane.
don't really want to go anywhere. And then, oh, God forbid, you should start approaching the entrance to Disney World, okay?
Don't
The
get me
signs
started on
that
that.
say no stopping, people
And
will
they
stop.
all friggin'
They
stop.
all stop. They drop like about 30 miles per hour. You can count on it. Okay? You can
Woo!
absolutely
And,
freaking
and,
count
and
on it.
all you do is you see all the cell phones and the cameras. That's all you see.
Put it out, put it out, put it out. And I'm driving. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you freaking tourists.
I mean, I get it. I get it. It's their vacation. It's done. But listen, people, I don't want to die because you need to get a snapshot of the
Yeah.
I'm stopping. I'm stopping behind you, and the trucker who was, you know, not paying attention for whatever reason decides to eat the rear end of my vehicle. I really don't want to go through that again.
Yeah. Yeah. And there are signs, believe it or not. Mickey's put signs out there that says no, stop it. Pay attention, folks. But anyway, so you can get the 3-day park the park ticket. Of course, you can enjoy all those parks. You can bounce between all three, which is really good if you don't have that much time to spend at the parks. I do not know how much that is going to be.
You
I
got to
don't
figure.
seen
You
that.
got to figure. They got to average it out with the park with being out of park hop like that. I'm figuring it's going to be at least $200 a day.
Possibly. I'm thinking let's see, park the park ticket. I don't even know what the park the park tickets
Yeah,
are like
I
now.
mean to go when my sister visited.
Hmm.
She did the park and the two parks. She didn't want to do Epic at first because they never seen the normal ones yet.
Yeah.
So I think that was about 140, 150 for those 2 days for the park for that one day for the park to park. But so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe about 200, maybe 240.
I think you're
I
right.
just don't see them overpricing it to the point where they won't get people doing it.
Let's see. Visit one park, one day. There's a two-part, 2-day tickets. Oh, okay. So we'll say 3 days.
Well, if you did, you can do one day and do the park to park. It says park
Okay.
hop,
All right. So it's averaging
multiple
about,
parks a day. See it
yeah.
right there. Go down a little bit. Go down a
Yeah.
little bit more. Right there.
Hmm.
Multiple parks a day.
Yeah. So there's one for if you want all the parks, including the water park.
Yeah.
That's the one that's all over here, 167, 156. I think it's just the parks, the three parks, and then there's the one park per day. So this is like the whole kit and caboodle,
Click it. See if it changed the
$167.
price. Multiple parks a day on the left hand side under ticket type. Yep. See the price difference?
Oh, that's for yeah.
That's the park to park. That's the multiple park tickets. So if you were going to two
Oh, yeah,
parks,
this is for 2026 and beyond.
yep.
So there it is over there. Okay. So it's the new prices.
So about 100. That's
153
I
per
was close.
day starting. That's a starting at. So of course, depends on what date. Of course, it's going to be more expensive for holidays. What I'm thinking, and my guess is, are they going to include that when they have their ticket discounts? And by that, I mean when they start running these promos about, you know, buy 3 days, get two free.
Maybe I don't know yet. I'm looking forward to see what they do. 'Cause I know we got family coming more, and they're going to want to go back to Epic. My brother
Hmm.
loved it,
Yeah.
so and he's
So
like,
there we
"Well, what
go.
they do at the other parks? We could have went there too, but
Hmm. Even still, it's still cheaper than Disney for right now.
a lot."
Right now. So yeah, so 2026 tickets are out. Again, they have not said anything whatsoever about APs. We'll keep you guys updated, but me, I'm just like, come on, y'all, come on out with them. I'm greedy. I'm like, let's figure out what's going on. If your pass isn't being renewed for quite some time, you're really not worried about it too much. But for people to, it's time for them to renew, it's kind of like, okay, what do we want to do? So hopefully they will give us they'll give us some news like later on. So if you go over here to, of course, Universal Parks News Today, of course, that's WW News Today site as well. They're saying Universal Epic Universe annual pass looks unlikely for 2026. Keyword being unlikely. Doesn't mean that it won't. They're just saying unlikely. So it's like take this with, of course, a grain of salt. So let's see. Since tickets are still listed through 2026, it's possible Epic Universe might not be added to annual passes until 2027. Nothing is confirmed. Epic Universe pass holder perks are only scheduled to the end of 2025. And of course, they're saying, like we've discussed on the show, they may be waiting until they have a better handle on the park's wait time and capacity. So, case in point, like what happened with you for Battle of the Ministry?
Oh, you mean the forever wait?
Was it this one here?
Uh,
800 minutes? Oh man, that
that,
was insane.
when we got to the ride and the first thing, the park opened, we went there.
Mm-hmm.
We got there 10 minutes before the ride would start. Okay, before they actually officially, we were in the ride and they routed it outside, so it wasn't open because they weren't letting nobody in the thing, and we weren't that far back in it. We were by where you could wand the musical instruments. Okay, so we
Yeah.
started there. So we got in there, and 6-7 hours later, and they didn't communicate inside. And yet, that's how I got the ticket to go again because they wasted half a day for me and my family, and they didn't communicate about it because we would have just got up and left. And insult to injury, they decided to open single rider line as we were getting close to ride the line thing. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now?
Man,
And then a lady, one of their workers said, "Oh yeah, we only have like what was it, 7 or 8 of the rides working at it, and it was double the amount." I'm like, of the cars on the track.
ride vehicles, yeah,
I'm like,
on tracks.
why are you telling me this? I'm like, that's no excuse. That's you know crap.
It is complete crap because, and I brought this up. I think I brought this up last week when um when I went the first day that they opened it up, and I was over in Super Nintendo World because that's where we had to go first. The Donkey Kong Country ride had, I think, like a 2 hour wait because Mario Kart wasn't open yet. So there are two things. Mario Kart wasn't open yet, so there were all these people over there. Mario Kart finally opened, but at least in the Donkey Kong attraction, they were telling us, we're sorry for the delay. We're putting more carts on the track. And then people were like, yeah, okay, you're letting us know. And then about 45 minutes later, they're like, we're testing the carts on the track. So you could see that they were testing the new ones that were up. And then as soon as they got them on there, the wait time dropped by like 30 minutes. So at least in that case, they kept us updated
Yeah,
with what was going on. And people were kind of like, yeah, okay, cool. It's all right. It's cool. We got stuff to look at. We've got, if you got the power up bands, you could, interact with all the stuff that was going on and make little cool effects and everything and stuff like that. So they kept us updated. So whatever is going on over here at the Battle
they
in the Ministry, they
they're
need to get together.
yeah, their team that's running that needs to get the communication better and also there was this sign when you walked in. Battle of Ministry might close. It will be closing early today. No time. So when you have people seeing that and they have
Hmm.
1 day there, what is that going to do? Everybody's going to go for that ride.
Yeah, you knew this
You know what time it
beforehand
closed?
and you
nine
didn't get it
o'clock.
prepared already. Yeah, you know what? I think with this attraction, um, yeah, was not. First of all, it is the most ambitious attraction, and there seems to be a lot of parallels between this and Rise of the Resistance.
It's a good ride. It was nice, but it wasn't worth the time I spent in line for that.
And that's the thing. When
Most
people,
most 2 hour wait, maybe
hmm
that long. No, they should be having other things happening in the queue. The queue's awesome,
hmm
but they should have cast walk around in the queue in you know characters of some sort doing something to entertain you besides standing there. It's big enough for them to do that.
yeah, I would almost
Did you
say,
know there's an outside the picture that's dancing? That one's
yeah,
not from the inside. I did another one. That was from the outside part of the queue. After you go inside, did you know that it separates out like a courtyard? They have
no,
that normally. Yes, that's where I was sending those pictures from for the Goblet Nor and all that stuff. When you come in, you get in through to the subway before you go through the flume. Okay,
yeah,
you
yeah.
come into the subway, you're in there, you get going to that one corner, and if you look to the left, there's big doors there. Well, guess what? You get right back out there when it's that way. So you go back out and they got fans going, sort of. And I was just like, I didn't even know this part existed.
I those pictures when I saw them, I'm like, oh, is that the outside queue for Cirque Arcanu? Because there's
Nope,
that outside part. That's what I thought it was because I didn't
nope.
know it was that. Because
Yep,
when we went, when they, we didn't have tickets to get on the attraction, we were allowed to go into, to go see the inside courtyard. Ministry of
yeah.
Magic went through the flu. Guess we didn't see that part. That was
Nope, they didn't. They
that's
didn't have us do that.
insane.
And I'm telling you, it was like, okay, we're in AC. All of a sudden, you're back outside again. You're like, where'd this come from?
Any fans? No fans?
Oh yeah, they had some fans,
Mm,
but you're like, wait, what? Where did this really? You never noticed it was there.
mhm.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, here's I'm probably going to get hate mail for this, but I don't care. This should have been kept as a virtual queue, and they should have improved how you could get into the virtual queue because that was my biggest ding with Universal IT when this happened. Because people were like, we can't get into the queue. We can't. I said, it's
That
not
was
your fault.
botched, and I
It's
called it from the
their
get.
freaking fault. And I did a whole entire crash out. And I was talking about that because trying to get in, I was so freaking pissed off.
Oh, I
And this
knew
place,
I seen that, and I was checking things, and you know my background, and
yeah,
I was looking, and I'm like, nope, this is not ready for prime time.
no, it was not at all. I'm like, you couldn't figure out how to how to set it up so people could actively see and actively know what to do because it we would think it would work like the other virtual queues do and it didn't and everything was just so screwed up with that. I said that was your failure number one to those things, but they should have kept this at a virtual queue because if it's not in a steady state, why do this? Why have people waiting for 800 minutes?
That didn't. Mine didn't say 800 minutes on the thing. The most I ever seen that put on those signs like that,
Hmm.
210, 210. I never seen it say 800 before.
Well, Bio Reconstruct got this one, so I don't know when he saw it, but there are times where when you go past this sign, where the minutes can like ramp up, especially when attractions go down. But this is ridiculous. Like case in point, I've waited 2.5 hours to get on Flight of Passage. Flight of Passage is actually worth that kind of wait, considering what you walk through and all that
Yeah.
in order to get it on it. But 800 minutes,
Well, how many minutes is 6 hours?
1,200 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah,
But
crazy.
we didn't know when we got there. It said 120.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I with this, first of all, it seems like you have a capacity problem. So if you have a capacity problem, no one wants to see 800 minutes. If somebody sees 120 minutes, but we are out of virtual queue passes, at least they can nope out and go freaking do something else.
And my big gripe is, why would you open up single rider when you have all these people still in the queue? Whose bright
I
idea was that?
I'm gonna tell you why. It's gonna piss people off, but I'm gonna tell you why they do it. So they can put in full cars every time they put the ride vehicles through. That's why.
Yeah.
Single rider line exists solely to fill up capacity. That's it. That's
Oh,
solely it.
even with that, we still had 2 seats open in the cart when we went.
I want to know who made. Well, you're never going to tell me who made that call, because this tells me something also is going on with operations
Yep.
right now as well. So, wow, I was freaking off. I need my coffee this morning. That's a darn shame. But anyway, um, yeah, there's Battle of the Ministry. If you are going to Ministry of Magic,
Pack a lunch.
and pack a lunch, pack your patience, pee before you get in the line, pee and change diapers before you get in the line,
There's
and
bathrooms there. That
go
you
first thing in
there
the morning.
there's bathrooms. When
Oh,
you get
really?
to a certain point, yeah, there's a family swap room and they have bathrooms and stuff.
Oh, they must have learned from Flight of Passage,
And
because there was
there's water fountains all over the place.
bring an empty Gatorade bottle. You might need it. Yeah, yeah, but y'all got to figure that out. But anyway, it'll be a happy day once they finally add APs. They add Epic Universe to the APs. Yes, there will be a flood of people trying to use their APs. So whether they will, now they're not going to do a reservation system. We would freaking revolt. They need to be able to handle that capacity. So
Well, you got to figure how many. It depends on when they drop the AP, what time of year.
yeah, because if you drop it in like January, that would make sense. Well, we'll say second week in January, because
Yeah,
Florida will deflate that for first week
first
in
week. Yep.
January. When I say deflate, literally between the second week in December and the first week in January, Florida just gets freaking invaded. You can't go anywhere, and it's everybody's freaking everywhere. They're not trying to leave the state. So second week in January, when everybody's broke and they're going home,
That's
yeah,
when you open it up.
that's when you open.
Ram Bam 3000. Can someone tell me what kind of world we live in where the fools are ones in charge? Where you been for the past 2 decades?
Yeah, you got the people who will fail up. Yeah, I I can't tell you how many people, and Tom knows this too, people who couldn't find their ass in the dark with two hands and a flashlight, but yet they get promoted. It's like, this person,
You always wonder who you're sleeping with. What dirt do you know? Where do you know the bodies are buried?
this
Something.
this this person, and you had that person who said this is not going to freaking work, and I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, throw that person out. They're not going to listen to you. They're still not going to listen to you. It's a shame, but it's true. But anyway, going on to some Walt Disney news, and over 100 of you guys watching, so we sure do appreciate you hanging out here at the Resort Recon Live podcast. The reason why I'm showing y'all this, because I took this last year. This is the parade that you would see during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. However, this was taken in November of last year.
I
And the
remember you
reason,
doing that.
yeah, that one, against my better judgment, I fell on this grenade for y'all. I did because I wanted y'all to see it. And I was kind of making a point where if you were not going to be at Disney for Christmas, because that's when you can see all these parades and stuff like that for free and not have the, well, not free, tickets are jacked up. Or if you weren't paying for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, you could actually go and get the experience and see how they're filming because they film the Christmas special over 2 days. So Saturday I went. Let me go over here. That Saturday I went, which was like the first day, and I think I got my spot like what, like an hour, I think ahead of time.
Yeah, you were there a while when you
Yeah, because it was crazy. And this is like a little bit later. It hasn't even started yet. I think that's when we got to see Alfonso Ribeiro go to like the bathroom. But yeah,
yeah,
you
I
see all
remember busting chops on that. Yeah.
right. And he was running to the bathroom like, wait, there's Alfonso. And so yeah, this was the parade. All these freaking people, all of these people. It is crazy, crazy freaking packed to get there. And like I say, they film over 2 days. So if you are planning to go, I think this year it's November 8th and 9th. I think they're filming it. They film it over that weekend.
I seen it. I'm good.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I just happened to have the spare time to go. So I decided to go and show you guys. But I was like, yeah, I did it once and I'm done. It is insane. All the streamers are there, of course, and the folks who want to go there to say, hey, I was on, you can see me. I'm in the parade. Well, mostly if you're on Main Street is where, if you want to really get on film, that's like where they go. Because where the tree is, that's where they'll have, the Grand Marshals of the parade. See that black shade there?
Yep, I was in Grand Marshal booth.
Yeah, that's where that booth is. So if you really want a close to guarantee to getting on camera, you need to be up and down Main Street. And sometimes they have those blocked off for cast members. But yeah, this is that crazy. If you want to go, that's when you got to go. And you can actually see the parade. I think, yeah, it runs once that day and then once I think on that Sunday. And the reason why we know that those dates are like X'd out for filming the Christmas parade is because the Festival of Fantasy parade is not running those 2 days. And that's the afternoon parade that they have going on. So this is from wdwmagic.com. Disney has updated its 2025 November entertainment calendar, and Festival of Fantasy Parade is now missing from the schedule on November 8th and 9th at Magic Kingdom. So, if you are an annual pass holder and you want to see this, I highly suggest trying to get reservations. There should be some available by now. I haven't checked, but if you plan to go, I suggest you get that reservation sooner rather than later. So the change suggests those dates may be set aside for filming of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade as part of ABC's 2025 Disney Parks and Holiday specials. So while Disney hasn't confirmed the filming plans, this follows the same pattern seen in past years where production crews use early November dates to record segments. There's two parts to this. There's the parade that they film during the day, and then there's the performances that they have on stage in the evening. And I think we've seen a clip of those on a couple of my live streams. I said, okay, we're rolling out of here because I'm going to get copyright claim like nobody's business. So I said, we're freaking out. So yeah, they do both. but the park is insanely packed. And us regular peons, you're not going to get up on stage because they have certain groups that they have like in front of, in front of the stage, and the directors come out, tell you what to do, to get all hyped, and you spend more time waiting than you do for the performance to start. It is it's insane. It's something to say, hey, I saw it, but once you see how the sausage is made, it's just like, yeah, okay. Hey Sam, how you doing? How you doing? Good seeing you. And she says, Tom, what the crap do you have going on in your background?
With her face is like, what the heck? I just asked her, do you like it?
Isn't it cool? The fire effect part is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's what I said. I like the fire
Yeah.
effect. I like the fire effect.
I like the Phoenix taken off. I have different versions of the Phoenix taken off. I just haven't. I have more stuff coming.
She says she's listening and lurking. Awesome. Let's see. Yep, there's Santa and Mrs. Claus. Filming has already begun at Walt Disney World for this year's specials, where filming took place earlier this week at the Tree of Life, featuring a performance by Mariah the Scientist. Of course, they updated the Tree of Life, so they had that going on.
I'm pissed
Ooh,
about
look,
that.
nice picture. Yeah, I did. Don't get me started on that one. Don't get me started on that one.
Forget I said it.
Yeah, so let's see. Two performances, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Day guests were able to see the parade live, although filming often required some crowd control and periodic pauses along the route. And you can see that, where you can see that it's all of a sudden there's not anything that's coming, and then all of a sudden, there's the floats start getting around. 11 and 2. I must have went to the performance at 11.
Mm.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I went to the one at 2, because not really guaranteed to get a place to sit when it's at 2. People camp the heck out, and you may have to check some people. As in, like, if you're playing hockey, yes, physically body check some people who will try
Oh,
to sit in
I do
front of
like
you.
I'm in a mosh pit. Are you kidding?
Yes, you have to, because people will try to sneak. I mean, they will try to sneak up in there.
I've
And
had, I told Linda just basically stand behind me and I'll make a way.
hey, my favorite is the trash can.
Mhm.
Nobody's trying to really get over there. Plus, I can put like my gimbal up there, so I don't have to. Not that it's a pain to hold it, because it's really really light, but it's just a bit more comfortable from there with something to drink, and I just have it right there on top of the trash can. Hey, Fabric Studio, good to
I
see
seen a
you.
meme. I
Good to
seen the
see
meme.
you.
Somebody stand next to the garbage can. How dare people throw trash out at my table?
So yeah, they have not confirmed if this year's filming will be open to regular park guests. Well, yeah, they might clamp down on that. I don't know. There's no way that they can keep everyone out of the regular park guests out of the park. My guess is just like last year. Um, the paying guests, they'll let them in. Pass holders, probably depending on what level of pass that you have, that can let you in.
It's
Usually, if
still
you
it's not
have,
a pass. It's not really a pass. It's a may use ticket if they give you permission for your reservation. All they got to do is just say, "Oh, the reservations are full."
yeah, they'll say they're full, or, and this is what's happened to me in past years, which is what happened to me last year. I had the sorcerer pass. So if you had the top tier pass and the sorcerer pass, you could get in. But any of the lower levels, you could not. You could not get in, because those are not blackout dates. That's the thing. If it's a blackout date for the other passes, they will not let you in. So they have to. They if they try to black it out, like we'll say after the or before or after the fact, nah, y'all are freaking wind up getting sued. Because I've exploited that loophole where they let me schedule to get in during like Christmas week. And I'm like, but the system let me make a reservation. So basically, they just gave me fast passes to go and see the Christmas parade. And I think I live streamed that too. I was in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
I got to go up in the mosh pit where they have it roped off for the fast passes. So we got to go there and actually watch the parade because it wasn't my fault. It was Disney IT's fault. So yeah, if you are planning to go, it's going to be insane. It really is going to be nuts because people are trying to get on TV. So there you go. There you go. Like I said, if you don't, I already went last year. So you can go find the stream, go back and watch it. I think I actually captured it. I think I have a video capture of it as well on
Mm.
Sunday, which was crazy because they had like the UCF cheerleaders and they had like other performances, which is why Alfonso Ribeiro like tripped on the trolley tracks and like twisted his ankle. Yeah. Yeah, we were wondering why they had stopped filming, like really had stopped filming, or like what the heck's going on. Yeah, that's kind of what went on. So I'll have to dig that video out of when I recorded it. But again, you can just watch my video and just pretend that it's Christmas. You can go ahead and watch it there. But
Uh-oh.
folks,
Sorry, CJ.
I'm sorry, but we waited until the last minute. We waited until last to come out with this. So this is from the Disney Parks blog. Again, I love Disney Eats. Um, but another reason that I love Disney Eats is because when I look at this stuff, I start figuring out how you can make this stuff at home. And you pretty much can, for real. You pretty much can. But we're going to go through this. Jollywood Nights Foodie Guide 2025. Now, for folks who do not know, in addition to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, there is the Jollywood Nights event, and I think this is the second year. The first year, it was kind of like blew up like the Hindenburg. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of nuts. People didn't know what was going on, lack of communication. So hopefully, it is better this year. So let's see. I don't care about, I want to see the pictures. So here's the ABC commissary, which is not one of my favorite places to go, honestly, at the studios.
That doesn't look bad, though.
Mm-mm,
I know it's not going to look like that when I get it.
No, it's, I was gonna say it's the picture. It's the nice picture for the camera, but what that's gonna look like, I don't know. So this is the Vera taco, shredded beef and Monterey Jack served with the beef consomme. So it looks like that's it right there. I guess that's what it is. A cauliflower taco.
I'll pass.
I can't. Y'all said plant based.
No.
Uh,
I don't mind cauliflower, but
uh,
it's not a taco.
yeah. Fried cauliflower dust. Chili lime seasoning I like, but I can't. I'm not a plant based person. But I would say, like, if you pretend that's like, fried chicken, it sounds good, but it's cauliflower. And really, no. Chicken empanadas with street corn. Yes, please. I freaking love empanadas and its Jamaican cousin, known as the Jamaican meat patties, because there's Jamaican style curry in the dough. So this looks good. Chicken empanadas served with street corn salad, topped with chili peppers, lime, and cotija cheese. That looks good. That looks good. I love empanadas. Empanadas, please. Are these yuca fries?
Yuca fries.
Yuca corn chicharron. Oh, this looks good. Fried pork belly, yuca fries, red pickled onion, and chili lime seasoning with the yellow pepper aioli. Yeah, I'd get this.
That would be. I'd try that.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I'd
actually
get
looks
pork
good.
belly.
I like yuca fries. That's something I need. I'm trying to figure out how to do on my own to make yuca fries. They're really good. They're really good. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have talk about a holiday cookie, cranberry cheesecake filled chocolate cookies dipped in white cranberry chocolate tipped with pistachio whipped cream, gold crispy pearls, chocolate holly leaf decor, and chocolate sprinkles. So that's what they got here.
So it's like they're doing a Choco Taco.
Yes,
Hey,
pretty much.
Steel
Yes.
Liquor History just rated us.
Yeah. Chocolate taco, which looks pretty. Again, who knows? It might be nailed it, but we get it. Where it's like they tried, but not really. Miss me with this plant-based fake food crap. Yeah, I don't know why people do it. I guess it's to say,
Hey,
hey,
for the vegans. For the
yeah,
vegans.
for the vegans. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the vegans. Y'all
I'll
y'all
tell you
can
that
have that.
vegan cake stuff though. Oh my god, that was good.
See, that's the thing. I can if it's a dessert and it's
If it's
vegan.
not pretending to be meat, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And let's see, we've got Mexican hot cocoa cheesecake, hot holiday chocolate cookie streusel, whipped cinnamon chocolate cheesecake with spiced whipped cream topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon and mini marshmallows. I hope they serve it in this little thing. It looks okay.
Eh,
It's
normal.
it's all right. Doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look appetizing. I mean, I'd rather try the chocolate taco. That looks good. Yuca fries definitely look good. Empanada look good. Miss me with this vegan thing, but that is so good. Maybe good. Yeah, I mean, ABC commissary is sometimes hit or miss, so it may be better for the party. I don't know. It's not one of my favorite places to go and eat. I pretty much skip that at the studios. So let's see. We've got chicha morada punch made with purple corn. Purple corn. Why? Pineapple, apple, cinnamon, and cloves garnished with a lime wheel. Okay. I'm guessing the purple corn is just garnish. Everything else looks pretty good.
We got to ask Culture about purple corn. Maybe he'll tell us.
Purple corn. He knows about purple corn.
He's really big into the whole farming thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he can tell us why the heck would you put purple corn in a non-alcoholic drink?
Yeah.
I guess just to look good. Chicha morada with pisco, punch made with pisco spirit, purple corn, pineapples, apple, cinnamon, and cloves garnished with a lime wheel. Okay. Coquito. Let's see. Coconut. Ooh, I may actually be able to drink this. Coconut cream, coconut milk with sweetened condensed milk, Bacardi Superior Rum, Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum topped with cinnamon. I'm going to have to try this. I'm going to risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
She's gonna risk it. You're gonna have to tell me how it is because I won't go.
I will risk it. I will risk it. This looks close to,
A rum chata, if you ask me.
yeah, coconut cream, coconut milk. This is this is pretty much how I make my coquito.
Hmm.
Except I don't really use Bacardi. I use Cruzan coconut and I use Kraken, the dark rum, because I already have it because I'm making sorrel, which I use for dark
Listen,
rum.
I'm
Yeah,
still pissed at cracking the company because if you're listening, cracking the company, bring out your coffee rum again. Thank you.
you heard the man. It's a main ingredient in that drink. Purple corn is very sweet. Oh, okay. 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 Waxaca Old Fashioned. Flecha Azul Reposado Tequila. So something that's green. No, that's blue. That's blue. Uh, Del Maguey Vita Mezcal Agave Nectar. Okay, you had me until you put agave nectar in there. I don't like that. Flavors of chocolate and orange served over ice, garnished with an orange wedge. No, thank you. I shall skip that very much, and I shall take the coquito and freaking enjoy it. Enjoy it. Hey, Steel Leg of History. Hello, hello, hello. Says thanks for all your support and kindness. I can never thank you enough. Everything. I just hit 813 subs. Had 70 folks show up in my chat, one of my biggest. Well, amazing. I'm so glad to hear that, Steel Leg. You are
Nice.
really killing it, dude. You are so killing it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing blessed as well. I need this. Uh Gingerbread bites, plant-based, but it looks like that's a dessert. So let's see what we got here. Are you not gonna say what it is? Gingerbread bites, plant-based. Okay, I'm guessing that's basically what they are. Probably just gingerbread, like gingerbread, but like soft and just in little cubes. I
Oh
can
yeah,
rock
that's their
that.
poor excuse for not having the gingerbread houses at the other places.
Don't get me started. I'll crash out.
Sorry.
I will crash. The fact that I will not be able to purchase my shoot. First of all, gingerbread shingle. Although the gingerbread shingle at the beach club was actually better.
Was it?
Um, yeah, it just the gingerbread shingle at the Grand Floridian. It's like it didn't taste like I would think gingerbread would. And then at the beach club, I think they added rye flour to their gingerbread. So it had this really nice spicy kick to it. It just tasted way different and much better in my opinion. You could tell it was something, it was next level what they did with it. But yeah, no gingerbread cookies at the Grand Floridian. Yeah, they used to sell it like the shingles, but nope, no gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian. I'm not going to be able to get my peppermint bark, which I've been getting for freaking years. Every year I would visit Grand Floridian peppermint bark, so much so that I had to learn to make it at home, which is why all my relatives want it. Every time I make it,
Hey, you still got to try one of my adult butter beers. You never came over and didn't had that yet.
I gotta have that. If I do, you're probably gonna give me like a little bit. I'm gonna be
We got
glad.
a spare room. You could sleep it off.
Well, let's see. Backlot Express, which I heard is pretty good. Hickory Holiday macaroni and cheese with burnt ends. Y'all got me already. With
Okay.
crispy onions and chili pepper sauce. I've made something like this actually, but it was kind of like on accident because I had leftover like brisket and like put the brisket with the macaroni and cheese on
Oh yeah, I've been doing
top.
that. Yeah, I got friends with barbecue places. Yeah, no, no, just no. It's burnt ends and me are friends and enemies.
Friends and enemy. I haven't tried burnt ends before. I'm like I said, I'm usually always using leftover brisket and instead. There's something about brisket and macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese and anything, pretty much. Macaroni and cheese and lobster, macaroni and cheese and crab, macaroni and cheese and rotisserie chicken. But anyway, Jolly Jam Slider, Angus burger with bourbon, garlic, bacon. And I noticed like 65 of y'all slid in when I started talking about food. See, we're right here. That's what I'm talking about. Glad y'all are here. This is what we do. This is what we do. We start talking about it. Or unless I got a raid. Either way, I love y'all for coming. Um, let's see. Insomniac Lunatic. Hey yo. What we looking at? Well, what we are looking at, my dear, is all of the food offerings that are going to be at Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios. I kind of like to go through the foodie guide and at the same time give folks ideas of how you can very likely make this stuff. at home. It's not necessarily innovative. Sometimes it's with the presentation, but you can pretty much duplicate a lot of the stuff at home. But I'm a foodie, so we gotta look at the food. We gotta look at the food. Freaking love it. Jolly Jam Slider, Angus burger with bourbon, garlic, bacon jam, smoky paprika aioli, and chili pepper sauce served on a Hawaiian roll. That looks good. I'm just scared about how much it's going to cost. Because you can make your own bacon jam at home, but bourbon, that's what I'm stuck on. Bourbon. I used to good bourbon, the wild turkey, I think. Avarice, if they make that $30, I will shame them to no end. Like I know how much Angus beef costs at Aldi. And notice exactly where they probably got it from. Sleigh Bell Brussels sprouts, bourbon
No,
onion jam, and crispy onion. No,
I'm not paying for that.
no,
No,
no, no. I mean, onion jam and
I mean,
no,
Brussels
no,
sprouts aren't bad, but it's not something theme park food. Go away.
no. This is no. Y'all gonna have plenty of these left over at the end of the night. Now this looks like something that I've made at home. Sweet chili cheer chicken slider.
Mm.
Chicken thighs. You had me at chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are so freaking delicious. Let's see. Chicken thighs tossed in sweet chili aioli topped with Asian slaw and cilantro served on a brioche roll. I love cilantro. This looks good. Again, how much they're going to charge for it, I don't know. You can definitely make this sucker at home. Not that hard to make
No.
at all. Chicken thighs tossed in sweet chili. Get yeah, yeah, get some of that like Thai sweet chili sauce.
Eh,
Stuff freaking good, man. Get that. Works out real good. Brioche roll, you can do that, or better yet, just get the darn Hawaiian rolls. That works too. Holly Jolly bread pudding, warm bread pudding served with chocolate hazelnut spread topped with cherries, holiday sprinkles, and a chocolate gingerbread man. I do not like what is that? I do not like hazelnut spread. I just don't like. I do not like Nutella. I like the Ferrero Rocher. I
I
love
gotta be in
like
a
raw
mood.
hazelnuts. Hmm?
I gotta be in a mood for it. It's hit or miss.
Yeah, it's hazelnut isn't my thing, and I don't like bread pudding at all, unless
Oh no,
it's
no, no,
that
no.
bread pudding from Ohana, the one that's like served in coconut milk and vanilla and rum flavoring. That's some good. That's some good bread pudding. That's some good bread pudding. Let's see, figgy pudding martini against a Mediterranean fig flavored vodka. I don't know, fig flavored vodka.
No,
I
no.
I that
No. Ugh.
I I fig flavored. I don't know. That just doesn't sit well with me. Fig flavored. Yeah, it does sound weird. I mean, they couldn't use like peppermint schnapps and vodka, even nutmeg vodka. I just figgy pudding martini. Nope, nope, nope. Figs are so subtle. Yeah, yeah, they are. It's like I like figs. I like figs, but
I had a friend who loved those fig Newton cookies. I couldn't stand those suckers.
I love fig Newton
Nasty,
cookies. I'm
nasty.
not gonna lie. I love fig Newton cookies. I have no idea why I like them, but I
Ugh, they're
just
nasty.
do. I just do. That's a cookie I never thought I would freaking like, and for some reason I got hooked on it. Miller High Life Lager, aka American Champagne. Kind of have that. Baseline Tap House, which I don't like because it took over the writer stop, and I'm still going to be freaking
I was
pissed.
wondering where the hell that was.
For folks who do not know, the writer stop, which was themed like, hey, this is where Hollywood writers drop in, get coffee, get ideas for, stories. And they had this awesome collection of books that you could buy there. And they also had like this 1950 style TV that was there as well. And it had like these big chairs. And it was just a great place to just go and just chill and have coffee, especially when it was cold, cold at night. I freaking love the writer stop. So they made it into they made it into a tap house. They made it into a American beer garden. That's pretty much what they made it into. And I've been pissed at them ever freaking
So more of
since.
the bar theme.
Yes, more the bar scene. This was when it started. I think it was 2018, and I'm in Hollywood studios. I'm like, yeah, cannot wait to go to the writer stop. They had these big, oh my gosh, their baked goods were amazing. Like the cinnamon rolls, the cupcakes, the croissants, the coffee was off the chain. It was great. And then I go there and it's a friggin' beer garden. You serious? Piss me off. Anyway, macaroni and cheese croquettes, a blend of pepper jack, Gouda, and cheddar with spicy aioli dipping sauce. You can make this at home.
Yeah, sounds good, but yeah, home.
You can make it at home. You can actually get it at TGI Fridays. It's nothing new. Yeah, I know so much mac and cheese. Yeah, it makes me wonder, did they get a discount on mac and cheese?
They went into partnership with Kraft Foods, and Kraft said, "Yeah, here, hold my mac and cheese."
It's like people like mac and cheese, but it's not like it's the mac and cheese cone.
It's
Eh,
just simple. I
eh,
mean,
yeah, it's very it's very pedestrian. It's very pedestrian, and yeah, I mean, TGI Fridays did it first. Fried mac and cheese bites.
yeah.
They did it first. I mean, if you would have made it in like say a beer dipping sauce, okay, yeah, beer fried mac and cheese. That's a little different. But yeah, the epic cone, yeah, it does. It looks better because just the
I still
presentation
haven't
of it,
tried that yet.
the freaking cone. I can't. I need to. I'm so mad. I didn't try that
Me
yet.
and my brother debated it. We were like, we were stuffed, and we're like looking at it, going, "Do we really want to try that right now?" And we just passed.
I was too full from. Oh my gosh, where did we eat that day? I think it was the Toadstool Cafe. I think we were still full from that. So we did no, because we went to Das Steakhouse. Camera Girl and I went to Das Steakhouse. So we were still full from Das Steakhouse, which is freaking awesome. Okay. Gotta go in there. Das Steakhouse is awesome. Definitely get the coffin cake with the little rice puffs that look like maggots.
Did, I haven't got. We've been in Doss Steakhouse twice. We didn't eat there. We keep going to the tavern. But have did you ever have the princess cake at Toad School?
No, because they were freaking sold out.
We had one.
How was it?
I'd eat it again.
I was really pissed. They were
I
sold
was actually.
out.
We were all surprised how good it was.
I was mad. I was so freaking mad because the table behind me had princess cake, and I think that was the last one. But I was so freaking mad. Mac and cheese is fine, but I think it's had its day. It's very pedestrian, and I'm like, I can see like for the kids because the kids like mac and cheese, but I mean, honestly, grown-ups aren't really looking for mac and cheese unless there's brisket in it. Okay, that I'm not going to turn that down with
Listen,
brisket.
as I just said to Sam, lobster mac and cheese and brisket mac and cheese is awesome,
Mhm.
but it's a
Yeah,
completely different meal then.
yeah, totally different. Camera Girl does not like lobster in her mac and cheese. I love it, but she likes crab in the mac and cheese instead.
I never
So
seen that.
that's the only reason why I freaking did it. Lobster is way more expensive. That's the other thing. Lobster is more expensive. Crab is cheaper, especially if you use, well, if you're really broke, use like the claw crab meat. Um, but if you've got the money, and what I like to do in my gumbo is I'll get like like the lump crab meat, like from the inside of the crab, and dump that in gumbo. You use that in the mac and cheese. It's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think she likes it because it's sweeter than the taste of lobster. I think that's why she likes it
You
better.
should
And
have her try D'Agostino lobsters. The little tiny those things are so sweet. It's
the
insane.
langoustines, yeah,
Yeah,
I, I've
langoustine.
I've seen them at Trader Joe's on
Try
sale.
them. Try them.
I'm gonna have to because I was like, I'm gonna have to try that. 'Cause it looked good. I was like a langoustine. Okay, let's try that. Very cool looking. So yeah, they've got beer margarita. Really?
No,
A b-
no.
a a, b- a beer margarita?
That's two things that don't need to be together.
No, no. Now I will say a key. I've had a key lime beer, and I think Three Daughters Brewing makes
Yeah,
it.
that was good. I was
That
with
was
you when you
good.
had that.
Yeah, that I was surprised. I am not a beer person, but key lime, if it's got key lime in it, I'll freaking try it. And that was actually good. But yeah, and not only that, but the Patron Silver Tequila, which is one of the most expensive tequilas you can get. I do
Good
love
tequila.
Patron tequila. I don't like tequila in general, but Patron
Have you tried
tequila,
the
love
coffee
it.
tequila? The Patron coffee.
No, I haven't. It's probably good. Patron is good.
Oh, that bottle that went quick with my friends that came over. Yeah, we had that. That was good.
Yeah, Patron
Expensive as
tequila.
hell, but it
It
was
I know it is. It's like I don't like paying that much, but dag on it, it makes some good margaritas. And a girlfriend of mine, she come over, she's like, "Yeah, I know you got Patron. We're gonna make some fire tequilas right now." Contreño liqueur, which I love. Lime juice, top the no, 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 not working. Not working. Gertie, dinosaur Gertie, which I love. Ice cream of distinction. You can see where Gertie is because the big dinosaur. And then for Christmas, she's got like her dino hat on, and she's got like a ornament hanging out of her mouth. Christmas Gertie cookies, Gertie sugar cookie with a Santa hat. I bet you that's gonna be $7
or more.
or more. Probably lowballing it. Dockside Diner, which is actually pretty good. Loaded samosas, potato and pea stuffed samosas with curried chickpeas, plant-based herb crema, and tomato pomegranate chutney. Samosas by nature are usually always vegetarian. This is probably one of the only things on a menu at an Indian restaurant that I will eat, except no, I do not like chickpeas. Get that out of there. I
I
like
can
it with
agree
just
with you on that.
the potato and the peas. I like that type of samosa. I like. I do, no curried chickpeas. You can freaking keep that. Meatballs and Italian grits. Did you see
What?
what I did there?
What are they
Giant,
saying? I can't read the thing, so
okay, let me put this up here. So, meatball and polenta. I joke because the first time I had polenta at an Italian restaurant, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. I've never had polenta. Let's try it. And then they brought it out, and I took one taste, and I'm just like, this is freaking Italian grits. I was mad. I thought it was gonna be something different. I'm like, this is nothing but Italian grits.
meatball looks good though. Not gonna lie.
Yes, it does. It does. Giant meatball with marinara and creamy cheese polenta. Okay, cheese in it. All right. What cheese are we talking? Are we talking mascarpone cheese? Are we talking ricotta cheese? Are we talking Parmesan and Asiago cheese?
A whole bunch
It,
of regatta, something.
if they make it like the cheese, if they make it like the grits that you make for shrimp and grits, which is like flavored with cheese, bacon, all
Yeah.
that, okay. all right, then we can probably do that. But for the most part, yeah, polenta is usually Italian grits. So I don't know how good that's gonna be. The meatball looks good. I'd risk it for the meatball. I mean, you really cannot go wrong with meatballs, really, for the most part. Well, if they're not seasoned right, then no. But hard to go wrong with meatballs. Um, Nobody in my family likes to make meatballs. I think you have to have a special kind of OCD, like I have, in order to make meatballs. So they'll eat them all, but they won't make them. I don't get it. It's like cookies,
I can get it.
you know. Sam Wolf says properly seasoned polenta is really good. Otherwise, it's just Italian grits. They did not, girl. They made no effort, and it probably didn't help because I went to an Italian restaurant in the UK in London, which was probably my first mistake. Uh, it was so tasteless. It was bad. I mean, if they would have put Asiago or Romano cheese, I would have been able to taste the cheese and I would have let it slide. But it looked like they just boiled that polenta and slapped it on a plate. Slapped it on a plate. And you know what? I think the Italian in me just got indignant and pissed off. This is so nasty. So bad. So freaking bad. But anyway, meatball looks very, very tasty. I like the cheese up here, and that looks like Italian parsley. Yes, there is a difference, folks. Italian parsley is flat. The other parsley is curled. Found that out later on. Let's see. Christmas tree cookie stack. Okay, this does not look like something hard to mess up, but probably what they're going to charge $8 for. Vanilla cookie stack filled with pistachio buttercream.
I try
Okay.
that.
Cranberry and raspberry jam topped with sprinkles and a yellow candy. So yeah, I get that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I get that. That the presentation looks really cool. I would have to try that. Cheese with cream in between. Abra says 8 to 10 minimum for that. Yeah, it's I don't think I've ever seen a dessert offering at Disney for less than $8 for special event item. Let's see what we got. Sandy Claus hot cocoa. Hot cocoa by Joffrey's topped with cherry whipped cream. So you can get that from the Joffrey stand. And you see me on streams. I've gotten a lot of stuff from Joffrey's coffee. It's some good stuff. They handcraft their stuff really good. So I totally get this. Sandy Claus hot cocoa, Stroop waffle bourbon coffee. What? Oh, if you have not had Stroop waffle before,
Okay, I'd go with that.
they're so. Look at this. Oh, that looks so good. Let's see.
I can make it though.
Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Hello. Salted caramel syrup, half and half, Joffrey's cold brew coffee, and caramel sauce garnished with a crushed waffle.
Yeah, I can make that.
Yeah, totally. The rim just,
It still looks good though.
it does. It does. Man, if you go to Joffrey's and again on my streams, 9 times out of 10, I'm hitting the Joffrey's card for
That's the one thing I miss about going to Disney the most is the cold brew fix. Not I get it other places, but we get into Magic Kingdom. First thing I do is get my freaking cold brew.
mm-hmm.
Epcot, same thing.
And it's so good. Mm. So absolutely delicious. I love it. Yeah. Joffrey's cart. That's why I say Joffrey's over Starbucks. Joffrey's, that stuff just hits different how they do it. And you actually get more than Starbucks, honestly. You do. I haven't had a bad thing from Joffrey's at all. Epic Eats at Echo Lake, a s'mores funnel cake. Mini funnel cake topped with giant roasted marshmallow, chocolate and marshmallow sauce, chocolate curls, and cinnamon cereal.
It looks good, but it doesn't look like a funnel cake to me.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a snack
Cookie.
cake. Yeah, a cookie. Funnel cake is it's just this mass of fried delicious
Dough.
goodness,
Yeah.
and you've got powdered sugar on it and an obscene amount of toppings on it, whether it's strawberry, whether it's apples, whether it's like they just dropped the delicious fruity sugary goodness on top of a lovely bed of fried freaking dough.
Yeah.
And this don't look this looks kind of anemic and small, which is why they said s'mores mini funnel cake. So if you want funnel cake, okay, at Hollywood Studios, there's a stand right next to the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, I believe, where you can get funnel cake from.
Mm.
Well, they actually do that. Spicy Korean chicken funnel cake.
What?
I I don't, okay. Mini funnel cake topped with spicy Korean fried chicken and pickled slaw. Those are two things that should not really go together. I could see if you had Korean barbecue, that would work, but pickled slaw, here's my question, and I'm going to ask this, and probably Go and Shogi will tell me. If this is supposed to be kimchi, you failed. Kimchi does not look like that.
Why on a funnel cake?
not on a funnel cake. Just no. Funnel cakes are for sweet, sugary. It's fried dough dessert goodness, and it
I
just
agree with Ram Bam. Given that food combo, I think my brain just broke.
yeah. It's just like my first thought was, man, I hope they didn't slap kimchi on there because kimchi does not smell the best. Kimchi smells like a hot fart.
Yes.
It does. It smells like if you ever open up a container of day old greens that have been in the
Oh
refrigerator, that's what kimchi smells like.
no, just
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Remove this from our site, please.
Just chicken and waffles at this point. Yeah, I know. It's just chicken waffles. Now
Ugh.
I'll have spicy Korean chicken on some waffles. It just that's a thing. That's banh mi slaw. Thank you. I knew I saw that somewhere. They had it on the chicken slider, so they're doubling up to save money. Figures. I love a banh mi sandwich. Oh my gosh, a Vietnamese sandwich. That thing is tasty. Let's see. Warm spice chai cocktail. Twinings chai tea, rum chata, cream liqueur, vanilla, and cinnamon. Rum chata cream, Twinings chai tea. I guess. I guess. Eh, it's all right. I think they're just using the Twinings name because real
Yeah.
chai tea, real chai Indian tea, which I can't have because it's made with milk. It's not because of the spice, it's just because I'm lactose intolerant. I'd have to make it with coconut milk, but that tea is like steeped in with the milk and it is so good. And it looks like they missed the milk part here. It's just tea, rum chata, cream liqueur, vanilla, and cinnamon. Yeah. It's not that bad. Mind you, I think this new Western obsession with Korean food is inexplicable. Well, I know from the US point of view, I can give you a reason for that. Especially my generation, especially Gen Xers, growing up around a lot of Koreans, just like I did in Philly, a lot of Koreans, and you got used to Korean food, especially Korean barbecue and Korean fried chicken. So we're kind of used to it, but to the point where if you're going to put something up there and say it's Korean, don't half ass it. Because no, it's not good. It's not good. Let's see. Holiday turkey popover, roasted turkey and cream mashed potatoes topped with gravy and cranberry chutney, and a house made popover. Okay, and yeah, that's okay. It doesn't look bad, or not something that I'd order. Just the sides popover. Okay, yeah, just no, just, just
I don't find that appealing.
macaroni and cheese and savory collard greens topped with cornbread crumbs and a house-made pop. No, no, those things are supposed to be separate. But you don't mix macaroni and cheese and collard greens together. They're supposed to be separate. You don't mix them together. I just no. And is first of all, those greens look too clean. I no.
Yeah.
Then again, this is the same place that made potato salad, a salad made of potatoes. So I don't these collard greens, I wouldn't be surprised if all they did was just wash it, steam it, blanch it, and chop it, and it has no flavor in it. That's just no. Here we are with the macaroni and cheese again. I'm just gonna say anybody who has ever had soul food, y'all about to get shamed as soon as you show, show them. It's not gonna work. This is probably going to be potato salad gate 2.0 when it comes to me. I
I'm just
okay.
appalled.
That really is bad. Just no. Lemon filling topped with raspberry powdered sugar and glazed raspberries. That
I can
looks
do that.
okay. I
That's
can do
fine.
that. I can do that. I like the little snowflakes on there. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Um, let's see. Popovers are for gravy. I didn't even know what the heck a popover was until we started looking here. Let's see. Eggnog, traditional eggnog with caramel swirl. I'm out because eggnog that way is like snot. Um, I make mine. I can't. I can't. And the people in my family, oh my gosh, you would swear eggnog was the best thing ever. And the first thing I said was that it looked like snot. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? It's like, it looks like snot. Why do you people drink it? Hated eggnog. But my grandfather had to have his eggnog. And I'm like, I don't know why y'all can drink this slimy crap. And then someone turned me on to a recipe from Paula Dean. All I'm going to say is imagine eggnog as a milkshake, but you keep it in the freezer, but it doesn't freeze because of the amount of bourbon that's in that sucker.
Okay.
It's good. That's the one you don't bring out. You wait until everybody goes home and then you go and get that. It is so, oh my gosh, it's so good. I can't wait to make it again for Christmas. I think I also drank a little too much Southern Comfort when I was making that last time too. It was so good.
Wait, there's never
Oh,
enough Southern Comfort. What are you talking about? That is
I
so much of a farce. You can never have too much Southern Comfort.
yes, you can when you're trying to cook.
You just give the cooking things to somebody else and you go take a nap. That's it.
Eggnog with whiskey, traditional eggnog with fireball, cinnamon whiskey, and caramel swirl. Once again, I do not like snotty traditional uh, eggnog.
I would try this to taste, see how
Yeah.
they did.
See how they did it? I mean, the fireball is what gets my attention because I like fireball whiskey. Fireball is good.
There chimes my wife. Eggnog. She likes it.
Eggnog. How can y'all drink that? I can't. I can't. I can't. I got to make it Paula Dean style where it looks like a milkshake. It does. And it's so much richer. Oh my gosh. It's like drinking a darn dessert. Whew. I love it. I love it. So good. Mistletoe martini. Tito's handmade vodka. Tito's vodka is the joint. Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, and cranberry juice topped with fresh cranberry and mint leaves. I'd
A
try
simple
that
drink.
actually. Yeah, hard to mess
Do you
that
notice
up.
something, Lorena?
What?
All the drinks look better than the damn food.
You got a point. You really do have a point. And do you think that's on purpose?
Yep.
I do. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I think that's totally on purpose. Let's see. Hollywood Scoops, Kermit Mint Whirl, Green Apple, but what is up with the freaking boba pearls and white
I can't
chocolate
do boba pearls. I
I ca-
can't.
I can't. It just I could see they put them down in the bottom, but it's like, nah, okay.
No.
I'm not really a fan of it. White chocolate cheesecake topped with mint chocolate chip ice cream and green M&M's milk chocolate candy. Remember, folks, M&M Mars sponsors the Main Street Confectionery, and it's gone to hell in a rocket ever since since they did that.
Yep. Rice Krispie treats aren't even the same.
Mm-mm. They don't taste the same. Mm-mm. They don't. So this is something that you can make at home. You can probably just get Jello, dice it up, put it in the bottom of the cup, and then get some white chocolate and cheesecake, cheese, sugar, whip that stuff up, and top it with mint chocolate ice cream. So same thing with the Miss Piggy strawberry glam. Same thing.
I ain't drinking either one of
Right
those.
there. Nah, at
The
least.
boba turns me right off.
And besides, I think the sucker's probably gonna be like about $10 by the time you get it. Yuletide scoop vanilla ice cream with Kahlua coffee liqueur and Stoli. I love Stoli
Okay,
vodka.
that could be, that could be done at home too.
Oh
Let's see.
yeah. See.
But it looks good. That looks good. So it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody in the chat said they hired better bartenders than they did chefs. Adverse. Yeah, it's true.
I
I
would
bet they
have to
do.
agree because these drinks, it's like, that actually looks pretty good. The presentation, what it looks like, and all of that. Yeah. Yuletide scoop.
Those things again?
Yeah. Ice cold hydraulics. Gingerbread bites. Hmm?
I coughed. Sorry.
Oh, gingerbread bites, Jolly Gingerbread Mini Churros, gingerbread churros with chocolate hazelnut sauce and holiday sprinkles. I'm gonna warn y'all. Disney World makes lousy churros.
Um, that yeah, it has to be my eyes, but that looks more like mini turds on a plate.
Yeah, it does. It looks like little turds on a plate, but I will say churros in Disneyland are great. The churros at Walt Disney World are awful unless you go to Disney Springs and you go to Sunshine Churros. Go to the Sunshine Churro Cart. Those churros are delicious. The churros at Disney World are like bricks. I kid you
You,
not.
you,
You could
you
take
know what?
somebody out.
You know what's sad? When you brought up the confectionery place, when the Summer House makes better Rice Krispie treats than Disney does. That's
Hmm.
friggin' sad.
And that is sad because man, I remember being a kid, just like go to the Main Street Bakery, and looking at them just making the right
And they
recipe.
used to make those big Rice Krispie cakes too, like the mini ones and Mickey ones. They don't do
Yes.
that no more.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's sad. Yes, Nita, the churros at Walt Disney World are just awful. I remember one time I got the churro for May the 4th. They had the lightsaber churros. You know what? You could probably use those as tire irons. That's how dry those things were. They look terrible. Eh. Yeah, they do look very, very questionable. I've never had a churro that looked like that. And I've had authentic churros from Columbia restaurant as well. Those churros look like hard poo. You know what? If they called that dish reindeer poo,
I, it would go over better.
yeah, it would. It would. It
Well,
totally would.
reindeer droppings and leave it like that.
Yeah, yeah. It says reindeer poo. I say go for that. Mint chocolate cold brew. Oh Lord, mint chocolate cold brew with rum. Oh, that looks so good. Kaloa Kai, cacao rum, chocolate syrup, and mint cold foam. I'm telling you, Joffrey's is killing it. Oh my gosh, look at that.
I just might have to make one of those after the stream.
Yeah,
I got the foam to do it. I got everything to do that. Mm.
it just looks
Mm.
so delicious. So delicious. Girl, yes you do.
Go and
Yes you do.
shogi. Sorry.
You do. You do. Crispy treats. Disney used to make the Rice Krispie treats like you would make at home. You know, oh gosh, it was so freaking delicious. It was amazing. That sounds delicious. Mint chocolate cold brew rum. Yes, I love mint. Mint and hot coffee. Mint chocolate. Absolutely freaking yes. 1,000 times yes. Jazzy holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby. This is expensive already. Going to the Hollywood Brown Derby. Let's see. They have a charcuterie board. I'm being facetious.
Yeah.
Charcuterie board, chorizo, arancini with shaved Parmesan and Sal Mario tomato sauce. I don't like chorizo, so I'd skip that one. Hamachi with caper aioli, Dijon, avocado mousse, and citrus champagne vinaigrette. What is hamachi? I need to know what that is before I'd eat it. It looks pretty, but I want to know what I'm getting into. Let's see. Jazzy sliders, bison and pork, onion
Okay.
jam,
They
and
didn't mess that up. That looks normal.
yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I love gorgonzola cheese and I love brioche, so that'll work. Once again, we're going with the Korean
A
fusion
bow.
here. Yeah, Korean barbecue, cucumber slaw, and soy vinaigrette, pork belly bao.
That's not okay. I can deal with that. That's
I guess is bao the flour and bao bun is when it looks like a bun because I prefer the
yes. They make little. They actually have a bow place upstairs in City Walk when you go in up there, and it's actually pretty good, and it's close to that.
oh, okay. Okay.
You didn't know about that place, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they got them up there.
I usually get stopped by the Panda Express.
Oh no, go try to bow there. It was surprisingly good.
I'll have to try it. Yeah, mix of Korean and Chinese. Yeah, that exactly. Girl, I was confused. I was confused. I'm like bao, but and that's Chinese. That's okay. So all right, we're gonna change it up so they make it Korean barbecue. And so that's probably why. Shrimp cocktail, spicy avocado spread. I guess that's deconstructed shrimp cocktail that looks different.
And it doesn't look
Um,
appetizing.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, I don't like it. Sticky wings with sweet and spicy soy. Kind of hard to mess up sticky wings. That actually looks good.
Okay.
Uh, let's
And
see.
more bow.
Tofu bao. That's
Don't even read it. Just go away.
no, thank you. No, thank you. No,
My God.
no.
Go back to the chicken. Thanks.
Yeah. I will say over in the China Pavilion at Epcot, I think it's at the quick service place. They have really good bao buns. Oh, they're so delicious. Oh my gosh, it's soft on the outside. Ah, so delicious. That looks like something from the Galactic Star Cruiser. I know, right? There is I
It had
love
to go
shrimp.
someplace.
They had all that shrimp. It's like, what are we going to do? Okay, we'll just twist it around. It just looks so well. There's a reason why when you serve shrimp cocktail, it's in a glass and it's arranged all around the glass and it's got like that delicious cocktail sauce in the middle. Yeah, that's why. Uh, this no, it's just yeah, I know. Nita, we were just talking about that. It's like the drinks are the things that look good. Everything else is just
I just
that's great.
I
That's
think they
great.
got to change the name from WDW to WBW, World.
Let's see how much more we got here. Let's see. Holiday Mickey Hot Cocoa. That's nothing different. Sleigh Bell. Where is this? Oh, at the Brown Derby. Sleigh Bell, ginger beer, rosemary syrup, pomegranate, cranberry, and lime juice. I think they switched this because I think that's probably what it is. I love ginger beer, but I don't know if they can make ginger beer the way that Jamaicans make ginger beer. I mean, I make ginger beer from scratch, and I have to make it two different ways. Um, One where I do not boil the ginger because it's too strong and Camera Girl doesn't like it, but I do, and it goes great with Jack Daniels. So there's one where I boil the ginger, all of that, and then I let it cool down to room temperature with I think like cream of tartar or something in it and sugar. It's so freaking strong, and I love it. Jack and ginger. That's some good stuff, especially when you make ginger beer from scratch. Yeah. So, but sometimes for the little ones, if the ginger is too strong, they don't like it. So yeah, so that works. Rosemary syrup, I like rosemary, so that actually looks pretty good. It's probably going to cost you about $10 a pop. Hollywood Lights, Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, Parrot Bay Coconut Rum. You got me there. Dole Pineapple Juice and Cranberry Juice. Mocha Espresso Mint Teeny.
It's noticeably more drinks this year. I mean,
Very.
a lot.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it ever being this much. Vodka Martini with Grey Goose. That's the same thing that they have at the France Pavilion, the Grey Goose slushy. Although they
Yeah.
don't call it the Grey Goose slushy, but in layman's terms, vernacular, it's called the Grey Goose slushy. Yes, about 70% drinks and 30% food. Arepas de chocolo, sweet corn cakes with cheese topped with cilantro aioli and served with jicama slaw. I do like jicama, but arepas are kind of boring. Churro Sunday, that doesn't look like much.
No, it's at least it's edible. Oh,
Mm,
look, another drink.
Another drink. Is that with star fruit? Yeah, garnished with a star fruit chip. Spiced apple sangria. Okay, I do make sangria from scratch at home, but something tells me this type of sangria, I don't want to say it's going to come from a mix, but it's better to make your own homemade sangria. I got to dust off my recipes because I make sangria, winter sangria, as gifts for people. And literally, people start hitting me up. You make sangria this year, right? Yes, yes, I make sangria. White cranberry margarita. There's a lot of drinks. That's
It's like
good.
a wow. It just okay.
It's yeah. Spring rolls filled with buffalo chicken and served with jalapeno ranch dipping sauce.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, that's all right. It's hard to
It's
go
easy.
wrong with spring rolls, with buffalo
And
chicken.
again, that's like a bar food.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Macaroon, toasted coconut cookie with
It's
green
supposed to look like
white
Mike.
chocolate. Yes, it's supposed to look like Mike. Chopped with the sugar eye. I have made macaroons, not to be confused with macarons. That's a different thing. I've made coconut macaroons, which I love. I love making those. That's something else that I made for a potluck at my former employer, and people were chasing me down. They're like, this is so different. Mainly folks who were from India like that, the coconut macaron, because it wasn't like the regular Western cookies. They actually like
Yeah,
the macaron, that's like a Caribbean thing. I love it. So delicious. I don't know what that is,
some
but
kind of
Bing Bong candy lemonade, frozen strawberry lemonade slushy, and butterfly pea flower tea, topped with pink cotton candy and freeze dried candy.
wait. It doesn't have alcohol in it.
Nope, no alcohol in it.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised. But considering it's Bing Bong, I don't think they want to put alcohol in it.
Well, you know,
You never know. What is this? Like caramel apple cider. Werther's original caramel, because you got the Werther's original in there. Apple cider cinnamon topped with Werther's original caramel popcorn. That's some good stuff. Okay, that the Werther's caramel popcorn. That's some good stuff. But you can get it with Old Smoky apple pie moonshine.
mm, there's the alcohol again.
Yep, there's the alcohol. Guava and cream cheese quesito. I wonder how good that is. This is Florida. Y'all F that up. Y'all gonna get cursed out. I'm just saying. Just saying. Not here. Again, more gingerbread. Did they get a discount on this or something?
It's they're doing it in different places just to get it all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
That is their answering. Oh, we're sorry, you can't get your gingerbread fixes at the hotels at
Yeah.
the Grand Fleur. That's what it seems like. It's just
Hmm.
easy for them to do and put everywhere.
Yeah. Here's some bites. Sit down and shut up. A Duffy brownie.
That
Chocolate
looks
brownie,
okay.
cherries, and white chocolate chips decorated with fudge buttercream and topped with the caramel chocolate Duffy paw print. Oh, I like that. That's kind of good. That looks good. No, I don't want any more freaking gingerbread bites. I'm tired of looking at them.
I'm wondering at this point if it's a filler piece.
It could be. It could be. I don't really want those. Oh my gosh. A tune in lounge.
Do we
This
even need to
is
know?
no. I mean, first of all, the 50s Primetime Cafe has some of the best drinks in there. And the tune in lounge is attached to it. And it's very much a 60s throwback. There's always freaking booze over there. But that's one of the old school places to get, alcohol. You had that bar that was attached to it, but it was also part of the theming, as
Mm.
well in the 50s prime time. So those all look good. Parrot Bay, Tropical Tidings, Winter Spice, Long Island iced tea. Huh. Sugar cookie martini made with Stoli. I love Stolichnaya. Stolichnaya. Those are good stuff, but that's pretty much par for the course for the Tune In Lounge. They usually have some pretty, really, really creative drinks. I think one of their drink items on the menu is what is it like? Dad's after work martini or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, goes with the theme there. The Tip Top Club, if you can get up to it. Let's see, sparkling pomegranate apple cider, 1939 Royale, Tremenca Blanco tequila, Contrano liqueur, desert pear, agave nectar, Domaine Saint Michel Brut, served in a souvenir champagne flute while supplies last. So I think these are what they give you up there. Parrot Bay rum, ube. I'm not really a fan of ube, but that's all right. Lime juice, splash of shimmer. Okay, yeah. Again, yeah, more of these freaking gingerbread bites nobody wants. More alcohol. Oh wait, no alcohol in this one. Yes, it is. Sorry. Fireball cinnamon whiskey, gingerbread syrup, lime juice, and ginger beer, garnished with one of those gingerbread bites that they keep trying
Oh,
to sell.
what a deal! You get a free gingerbread bite.
Nuts. I can't. I can't. Gingerbread bites for everyone. They got a good deal on it. Yeah. Yeah. They obviously did. Total big
Oh,
deal.
look, there's a drink with a twig in it.
Yep. Oh, that's rosemary, which I love. I love rosemary. I love the smell of rosemary.
I know, but I always call it the twig drink.
The twig drink, as it does look like a twig. Let's see, Buffalo Trace, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, rosemary syrup, cranberry and lime juices, and cinnamon. And then we've got the sugar cookie martini, comes with the sugar cookie, of course. Oh, it has Bailey Stoli vanilla vodka, Bailey's original Irish cream liqueur, and my favorite, Di Serono. amaretto. Dang.
Yeah,
Milk
some
and
of that
sugar.
too.
That's yeah. That's yeah. You can make this at home too. I do like those three mixed together. That I love Di Serrano. Oh my gosh. And what is this
Snack
snack
cart.
cart?
If the snack
Blues.
cart has alcohol, I'm gonna be like, what the hell?
Well, yes, they've got one with champagne in it,
Oh,
sparkling snowflake mimosa, which looks delicious, and blue sparkling cider. So basically, it's the same thing. This one has cranberry guava syrup in it. I love guava syrup, lime juice, all that. Blue sugar rim. So basically, one that is alcohol, one that is not, and this is an annual pass holder exclusive.
mm.
So I didn't see that last year. And oh wait, so wait, these are still for sale. The Jack Skellington popcorn bucket. Let's see, and the Mayor sipper. Yeah, I may actually hunt those down because I like getting those stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas because yeah, I have to do that.
I'm totally disappointed in the menu this year.
Yeah, I'm not pleased.
No,
It's
nothing
more
tells me to
drink.
go. Jollywood Nights, let's go. No, no,
Mhm.
sorry.
Yeah, it's ooh, I love rosemary. Food is expensive, booze is cheap. Yeah. There's not as many, yeah, not many food items. I thought there would be much more. I want to say, I think for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, there's more of an emphasis on the food items
I hope so.
than liquor per se. But we'll have to go through that one. Probably next time, next show, probably go through that one and check. But I like to go through these because when you go to these parties, you will get assaulted with all of the food offerings that are there. And if you know ahead of time, you can plan, accordingly. Like for me, if I went, I definitely hit the Joffrey's cart, that's for sure, because I do like their coffee. But dessert wise, nah. Nita says Jollywood Night was a huge waste of time and money. Jolly stupid. Because you went last year, right? Yeah, you went last year. Yeah, a lot of people were just not well, it's stuff that they used to have included in the park that they put behind a paywall.
Mhm.
Because remember back in the day when you would go to Hollywood Studios around Christmas, they would have they would have all the different food. They'd have just look like Christmas in
Yeah,
Hollywood. And they had the performances, they'd have like snow come down and all that. It's really cool. But put it behind a paywall, made a tip top club at the top of um oh my gosh, Tower Terror. Last year was supposed to be better, but nope, not even. Yeah, I thought this was an Epcot for some reason. This is way too much for a special ticketed event. You can try everything on multiple visits. Yeah, it's like I think 169 to go this month, and then well, sorry, next month, and then like 189. Um, yeah, I mean these parties are
I'd
not
rather go to Epic. Ha.
they're not cheap. They're not cheap. I think the last time I went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, like Camera Girl was I think six, and I think I spent like $70, I think, per person on tickets. But it was nice. It was not crowded. And back then, when they would make like the soft sugar cookies that were fresh baked, and they bring them out, oh my gosh, they were so freaking good. They were so good. Uh, They were so good and they were fresh. Now at the parties, they give it to you in a bag. Um, oh, I think Ron said Dan's Life at the Kingdom said hi. Hey Dan, I'm sorry. I meant to say hi to you earlier. Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. Magic Kingdom Christmas is a better use of your money. If you are going to pick a party, I would Yeah, I would kind of recommend that because even after you leave the party, you can go to the other resorts around the monorail thing. And my favorite, drink and snack. Drink and snack. I like that one. Um, yeah, so that's the deal with that. Well, as always, it has been a fun show, and I'm so glad you guys were here to join us. Tom, what do you have coming up on your channel, and where can people find you, my dear?
They could find me on YouTube and, sort of doing X, but I'm popping on your show, Ron's show, Dadman's, modding. I put my wrench someplace. I don't know where the hell I put it today. Um, but other than that, I'm going to be messing around. I got more stuff coming, like the little surprise backgrounds you're seeing. I'm going to mess around and drive everybody's eyes nuts.
Was indeed very, very, very cool. Yes, so you can go check out Tom's channel right there. Epic rocket launches and cute doggos.
I do plan to get some guitar stuff going, but I just haven't done
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Oh my God, I forgot the warm cookie. I know Nita the warm sugar cookies. I'll never forget because we were staying at the Pop Century for Christmas one year. And on Christmas Eve, they had those cookies. This is at a value resort now. They had those cookies. They had lemonade. They had hot chocolate. And they had Mickey and Minnie Mouse at Pop Century.
Hmm.
And I think that was the only value resort that they had the characters at. So that was really cool. That was, well, it was way, way, way back then. Let's see. As for your girl, okay. So tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna have a watch party for Tales from the Hood. It's our last spooky season movie that we're doing a watch party for. So you want to make sure you check in for that 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, of course, is the Welcome to Florida show. We're gonna look at how Florida Man does Halloween. And let's just say it's not uncommon to see some Jeep pull up next to you and it's got skeletons hanging off the back of the car.
Jeep, let's see, motorcycles. Um, yeah, there's some other things.
Yeah, yeah, it's different down here, that's for sure, for Halloween. So we're going to be talking about that, of course. Next Thursday, of course, is the Spice Lounge show. And we will not be having a Resort Recon Live on Saturday of next week because the day previous is Halloween, and I am going to be streaming live from Disney Springs. So I keep telling folks Disney Springs has a lot of stuff that's going on for Halloween, and it is actually a much more affordable alternative to Mickey's Not So Scary Christmas Party. Lots of stuff going on. So I'm going to bring you guys on down there with me. So it's going to be great. Cannot wait to do that. We're going to have a lot of fun. So you guys have been amazing. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us. Make sure you subscribe to Tom. Make sure you subscribe to me. And of course, we will see you all next time. Bye.
Later.